What type of overall crime goes down at the mall? Like, what type of crime are we talking about?
A lot of stealing.
Really?
A lot of stealing, of course.
And do you see people steal sometimes? Like, you'll see them. Can you tell after a while? Or anybody could be a thief.
Anybody can be a thief. Anybody, oh, man. I've seen moms, stick shit in like kids' backpacks, on camera. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Anybody can be a thief. I've seen a group of sweet old Mexican ladies, like, they're inviting you over for dinner and shit and this and that and the other, and you turn around, they're stealing the fucking car. You're like, whoa, yeah. Anybody can steal from the mall. Like vandalism. That's not really like a everyday crime. It's more of a crime when someone like gets thrown out of a store and you want to like break their door, kick their windows in and shit, thinking you did something to a corporate company who's got millions of dollars. Like, oh, I broke your $100 window. It's like, all right, cool. We're just gonna replace that. Those are the crimes that we get at the mall sometimes. Fights. Oh, fights are good.
Really?
Yeah, mall fights are good.
Do people go to the mall to fight? You mean meeting at the mall to fight? Or you're saying just things happen at the mall and a fight happens?
Like gang versus gang, two
really?
different. Oh, yeah.
Where at? Where was this at?
Down in San Diego. A lot.
In San Diego.
Yeah. Back in the day, like malls were always like where everyone just conjured up, all the gangs, all the crews, everyone like after school or the ditch parties would go there. And some groups just didn't get along, and next thing you know, you got this big fun riot brawl in the middle. And back then you were allowed to get in it and fight with them and throw them down and stuff. And those were fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a mall. These are kids. There's a lot of kids off of school.
These kids nowadays, man, they're ruthless.
They're sick.
I was working at a high-end department store, and this kid literally walked right up to me. He goes, "Do you work for the store or the mall?" And I was like, "Why?" And I could already tell he's about to steal all these Gucci belts. I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Because if you work for the store, you can't touch me. And if you work for the mall, you can't chase me." And I was like, "Fuck, bro, like, it's all you then, Fucker stole belts right in front of me. I was like, "Get out of here, man." Like, because you can't do anything.
Does it piss you off?
Little bit. Just...
It feels disrespectful.
Yeah, like right in your face, and you're like,
"That's trash."
It's like, "Fuck you little fucker."
That's trash.
Just because you can't afford the belt,
You don't come here to steal. It's just kind of, and also then if you're stealing something that's just a good, and it's not like it's a want, right? It's not a need or something or a snack or something like that, milk, bread or something, oysters like that. Then you're not it's your own choice at that point,
Pretty much.
It's not you like needing to survive, It's just
you don't need a Gucci belt to fucking pay, like,
yeah, you can't eat a Gucci belt, man. Well, now it's so crazy. Literally, a thief can be like, watch this asshole security guard try to stop me from getting what I need, and you're like, you just totally rephrase stealing,
right?
Okay, and why are you fucking filming this? Like, yes, things have definitely gotten really ridiculous out there. That's for sure, man. So you can run out and yell loss prevention, though.
Yeah,
do you guys do that?
I've done it a couple times.
Yeah, what do you do? What's that like? So what's it like now? You see somebody stealing. Take me through it.
Nowadays, today, someone's stealing. You're pretty much just grab the description of them, all that, and
can you call them a pussy or anything like that?
You can, but you just like be wary of the cameras around you. Because everyone's got a cell phone nowadays, and it's like you could literally lose your job over saying that. It's like fucking bullshit, because I do want to yell out that shit.
Yeah, the guy's a thief, or the woman is.
Yeah, definitely have had my moments of, hey, please stop, don't do this, you're gonna fuck up. I literally have your license plate, and they're just turning around like, fuck you, and it's like, okay, man, and you just have to follow them out, and you're just kind of escorting the thievery. Nowadays you're just escorting them. Now kids are coming in like 20 at a time, filling up trash bags, and you can't stop that. Nowadays, man, you just have to really escort them out,
So now thieves almost get security guards.
Yeah. to make sure nobody touches them on their way out. You know?
Right, and make sure nothing else. So I don't want anybody else getting involved here. You're almost trying to keep other people safe that are there, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like I'm trying to steal professionally here, man. Back everyone up, you know.
Right.
Like I'm trying to have a clear path to my car, and it's like you give them that, you know. Even
Damn, bro. What is y'all's relationship with the cops like? You know,
they didn't like us too much, just because we were a waste of their time, you know, calling them for stupid shit, stealing and all that. Because if you catch somebody like back then, if you caught somebody, you had to hold them. You know, it's different now. You don't even call the cops nowadays. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing now. But they had that entitlement because we are cops.
oh, they show up like you're big dogs.
Oh yeah.
Do they look at you? Yeah. What's you guys' relationship like? Is it
It was
simpatico or no?
no, not. It was just like those movies.
What does
like
simpatico mean? Do you know?
no, actually, I don't.
Yeah, look it up real quick. Do you mind?
Kind of threw me off on that one.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought it was Spanish. Likable and easy to get along with. Okay.
No, we didn't definitely get along. It was like out of those movies, you know, when like the detectives are all sitting like so like the regular cops are there. So say we're the regular cops, we got it going on, it's our area, and then the FBI walks in. They're like, "All right, guys, we're taking over. Go handle the perimeter," type shit. And that was our relationship with them. There was always like, it wasn't too much like, "Oh man, thanks a lot, guys, for doing your job and you know defending our country at the mall and shit." It was just more like,
Fuck.
yeah, fuck what, man? Like, I was not doing anything. Now I'm doing something at the mall.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and I actually had a cop tell me one time, this motherfucker, I forget his name, I had to give him a whole description of what was going on. And the problem is we didn't even have the guy. We had to just give a description of the guy who stole and the things he did to the car because he poured like some bleach on a car or some dumb shit. So we're giving him all this description, and he literally turns at me and goes, "Yeah, if I wanted to be a mall cop, I would have been a mall cop," and walked away. I was like, fuck, man. Like,
What was he having issues? You guys were having issues with communication?
no, he just, the list of shit that I was giving him, it just got too long for him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Okay, so yeah, I get it. So what was he wearing?" You know, and I was like, "I told you that in the beginning." You know,
Yeah.
I was like, "You could have cut that conversation off when you found out he was 5'2".
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but
Some of it has got to be crazy. Like you have a Chinese guy or whatever pinned up against the wall for like, you know, getting a pair of loafers or whatever. And then the cop has to come. He's like, "What the fuck are we doing down here?"
yeah, trust me, we were not on their radar of crime. You know, I feel
So
like
they wouldn't clue you guys in like what was going on in the community and stuff?
no, we didn't get no updates or nothing like that. Like, no, they were like, there's like, we would know if there was a rapist in the area or anything like
You
that.
wouldn't?
No, fuck, they didn't care about us. You know, and
You would think they would tell you if there was a rapist somewhere because, I mean, first of all, one of the few places that everybody kind of goes sometimes is the mall, right?
pretty much,
If you're a rapist, you still go to the mall.
you have to buy clothes, right?
Well, everybody goes, you know? So it's like, that's the kind of shit to me. It's like, you'd think you'd give those guys at least just information because they're just standing around all day.
A lot of cops will use our parking lots for the hangout. You ever seen where like two cop cars like face each other?
Yeah.
That was our like, and you can't go near them. You can't go, "Hey Jim, what's going on?" They're like, "Fuck away from us."
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. Like they had this like whole bubble around them because they would always park in our parking lots.
Yeah.
Every mall I've ever worked at, there's always a pair of cops that will do the whole facing each other like, you know, shit.
Yeah.
And you
Two
can't-
cops touching fronts or
tip
whatever.
To tip. I love it. You know, you just fuck yeah, guys. You know, but they didn't want us coming near them. We were never allowed to talk to them or anything, so we would just let them be in their little bubble.